when Cody came out to the Power of Friendship flashback speech and Cena came out with the color Titantron, I said, oh yeah, this match finna be peak. And they did not disappoint me. Super Cena came back looking like 2007. He was wrestling like he was back in 2015 during the Open Challenge. Whoo! Hit the Super AA. Cody kicked out. The Triple Crossroads. Cena kicked out. Great match. Fantastic. Way better than a WrestleMania match. Arguably match of the year. Up there with Rhea versus EO. That match was great. Ended a little anticlimactic a little bit with the he hit the salute. Crossroads. That's it. It was a little anticlimactic, but it didn't ruin the match for me. But then the surprise of I did not expect him to come out. We got Brock Lesnar. I knew someone's gonna come out. I didn't know it was gonna be The Rock or whoever the next opponent is going. Well, I know it's gonna be like someone. I wasn't expecting Brock Lesnar though. I thought he was banned. He was in the lawsuit. I thought, okay, we're gonna wait a little bit, wait for that lawsuit to die down a little bit, wait for that to go away, get resolved, and then bring him back. They said no. We bringing him now. Hit him with the F5. I said, oh. Not my goal. My goal. But yeah, Brock Lesnar's back. I guess that against the face turn is what it is now. I guess like a legit face turn, which is like, like in the end, it worked out well. But like, they kind of just dropped the whole March, April, May, June, July, like a 5-6 month story in like 5 minutes, like that, like not even like a resolution. He's like, you know what, Cody, you're right. I'm a good guy after all. It was like that was a little weird. I admit that was a little jarring. I even said it last night, or not last night, it's on Friday on my SmackDown review. It was a little jarring just to have him go from pure evil to I'm a good guy now, just like that. That was kind of weird. I wish they would have, built up to it a little more like build up. But hey, he a face now. Crowd was cheering him. Oh, I forgot to mention during the match, throughout the entire time, Cody was getting booed. He was getting booed. You can hear it. It wasn't like a boo here and there. Like no, they were like booing him. Which is interesting. I don't know where that's going to lead to in the future. I don't know if that's going to be like a running thing now. I don't know if there's like a one-off when he fights Cena. I don't know. We'll see on SmackDown if the crowd still loves Cody. He's always going to get some steers still, no matter what. But is he still going to get booed? That's the real question. But yeah, opening, closing, night 2 was fire. Let's talk about the opening match, the triple threat. Naomi was cooking, and she just got jumped. And then a triple threat ensued. No weapons, no tables, no, just straight hands and talent. You got to respect it. But good match. Naomi won, the right winner. Wasn't as good as the Evolution singles match or the WrestleMania triple threat. Wasn't as good as that, but it was still pretty good. Can't complain. Got my prediction right. Off to a great start. And then we had the 6-man tag. If I'm Candace, Johnny gonna have to see me, because ain't no way you gonna push me off, because technically it was Johnny. Johnny technically pushed the ladder. I go through a flying like and like, bro. And you don't even check on me. You look at me and say, "Ah, man, that's crazy," and go for the title. Like, bro, like them papers gonna be on that table tomorrow. Like, what's wrong with you, bro? But anyway, the match itself, fast paced, whole lot of table, whole lot of ladder spots. It was shorter than the SmackDown match. It was a lot shorter. Not a lot shorter, but it felt shorter. But it was just as good. I'm personally leaning more towards a SmackDown TLC match than this one, but it was still a great match. I did get the winner wrong. I predicted Rey, Phoenix, and Andrade to win. Turned out to beat the White Six. I don't know if I agree with that, but either way, no matter what, the match was great. All the teams put in work. Great match. Then we had the Becky versus Lyra match. Becky came out to a new theme, kind of mid, but at least she didn't get Death Rebelled. That's always a bonus to me. As long as Death Rebel don't do it, I don't care. Right? I don't care. But yeah, Becky was spamming them kendo sticks. She didn't wake up, kendo stick, sleep, kendo stick, eat, kendo stick. Like that kendo stick barely ever left her hand. And then Lyra got zip tied, but there was a little botch, right? She slipped out of it. I guess she realized, oh, I'm out the zip tie. She had to put it back on. And you had to kind of tie it a little bit to make sure her hand doesn't come out. So that kind of, you know what I mean? It was kind of a little in. But as I predicted, Bayley got involved. Not the way I predicted. I thought they was going to do a whole little thing with Becky, which she did. But turned out she kind of helped Becky win accidentally. You know how that goes. Becky won, less like I predicted, so I was technically 2 for 1. I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling it. But yeah, good match. Ain't complaining. Better than the one at Backlash. This was like a solid 8, 8.5, 9. Like this was second best match of the night. It was great. Speaking of match of the night, this next one was not. Solo versus Jacob Steel Cage. The match was kind of mid until the MFTs came out. They came out, Jimmy came out, he got packed up, which was like, you know what I mean? Like kind of just did nothing. That was kind of pointless. But then Jacob got locked up, handcuffed to the steel cage. And you had the craziest visual of the entire year. He just whipped it out. It was, that was fire. But in the end, Solo won like I predicted. This was by far the weakest match of the night. It was mid. It wasn't it wasn't like the worst match. Like, oh my god, this is like one of the worst matches of all time. I'm not gonna go that far. It was just forgettable. It was pretty mid, right? If you put this on SmackDown, would anybody really notice? Not me. But yeah. Then the next match, we had AJ pulling up in the Eddie fit, Eddie lowrider doing the little, you know what I mean? He and then the match itself had several Eddie tributes. This was like the Eddie match for some reason. I don't know what it was, but it was just a whole bunch of Eddie. I ain't complaining, but Eddie, the Eddie theming from AJ, and then the shenanigans in the match was very Eddie-like, with the lying, cheating, steal. Dom did the thing we did against Angle back in, was it WrestleMania 20? 20, I think, where he unzipped his boot and he rolled out the boot and, you know, won the match. He did that. That was clever. And the little chair thing where he hit the floor. AJ was funny. He put it over his neck and he was like twitching, like he just got cooked. And so that was fire. Overall, the match was pretty good. Dom retained, to my surprise. I thought he was going to lose. But, hey, I guess they're going all in with Dom. I ain't mad at it. They're probably going to extend this for a little longer. Probably just, do one more match at Clash at Paris. And after that, that's probably it. They did say that this was AJ's last SummerSlam. Excuse me. So, that, I don't know. So, he's retiring between this year and next. I don't know the exact schedule for next year, but I'd assume July, August. So dang, AJ, we don't got too much time left, man. Damn, that's crazy. So I guess we got to give AJ a retirement tour or something. He gotta wrestle one last time in TNA, and that's it. We need to get that. But yeah, good match. And obviously the main event, already went over that. Overall thoughts on SummerSlam Night 2. This felt like a SummerSlam. From top to bottom, if you told me that this was the only night of SummerSlam, I would believe you. This was that good. This felt WrestleMania-like. Like, this Night 2 of SummerSlam felt like Night 2 of WrestleMania 41 to me. It felt it felt like, yo, this is a big event. It had that big event feel. Like, besides the Jacob Solo Steel Cage match, every match was at least like a 7 out of 10, 7.5. Obviously, the solo match kind of brought it down a little bit, but yeah, Becky versus Lyra, 8.5. Right, that Naomi match, 7.5, 8. That triple threat ladder, that's about an 8, 8.5. Main event, 10 out of 10. Like, you know, like the SummerSlam was great. Overall thoughts on SummerSlam was the whole night 1, night 2. It was good. It was definitely a good event. Do I want to see the 2-night formats continue? Yes and no. Yes, for SummerSlam, I'm fine with that. Any other event, no. The Royal Rumble is a little iffy because the Royal Rumbles are like an hour long each. Plus, you usually have like 2-3 matches. So it's like you can technically like split up the days. Night 1 would be women's, night 2 would be the men's. I kind of don't want to see that. That's kind of too much. But SummerSlam, I'm fine with them doing 2 nights. It definitely gives it like a WrestleMania feel. But Royal Rumble, nah. You're pushing it. Everything else, nah, no. We don't need a 2-night Survivor Series. We do not. We don't need a 2-night Money in the Bank. We do not. We don't need that. But hey, yeah. So SummerSlam night 1 and 2 overall pretty good. Best matches of the SummerSlam weekend. Definitely the Cody versus Cena match. You have that Becky versus Lyra match. That was great. CM Punk versus Gunther was amazing. Roman and Jay versus Braun and Bronson was great. Anything else? The 6-man TLC, that was great. Overall, like a successful weekend. I'll give it that. But hey, those are my thoughts. Let me know yours in the comments. And when you're down there, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that noti bell for more wrestling videos. This is the Ghost of Wrestling. Signing up. See ya. See you tomorrow for Monday Night Raw. And drink water. Peace.